Hey guys, this is the Lovin Dubai show. It is Friday morning and we had an epic show for you. We spoke about Primark coming to the Middle East. We have a lot of information on that. Also, Dubai will be home to the world's second tallest tower.
As well, you guys, it is Lovin Dubai's birthday. So if you want to celebrate with us, don't forget to subscribe to the Lovin Dubai show podcast wherever you get your podcast from and enjoy the show.
Good morning, Dubai. Happy Friday. Welcome back to the Lovin Dubai show where we go through the top trending stories that everyone across the country is talking about. Our top story for you today, will Dubai be home to the world's second tallest tower?
And as well, Primark is coming to the Middle East, and I'm so excited for that.
Oh my days, breaking news. Also, Mo Vlogs revealed how he made 143,000 dirham in 1 week, and we're going to show you how.
And as well, a Dubai parent says, stop excessive honking on the school run.
It is 335 days since the genocide began in Gaza on October 7th. The current death toll stands at 40,878. The number of injured people is 94,454, while 1.9 million people have been displaced from their homes.
In today's rapid weather report, highs of 40 degrees, humidity is at 66 degrees.
Sticky.
It's very sticky, but
Sticky weather.
What is something that is not sticking in people's brains is, if you guys don't know, ta-da!
It's a sticky situation, I would say.
It really is. I mean, it is all over TikTok.
What happened? Because I feel like everything about them is all over TikTok.
So, Taylor Swift was dating Joe Alwyn, right? And they dated for like 6 years. And the moment Joe Alwyn...
Sorry, keep going.
Joe Alwyn.
Okay.
They were dating for 6 years. And then she made amazing music about him. From the Lover album to Reputation, and as well in her new album, the Tortured Department Poets album. So it's like a lot of music, right? And then they broke up. And of course, after 6 years of a relationship, you guys don't move on in one day. You don't move on in one day.
True.
It's impossible. It's physically impossible.
Okay.
Wallah, it's impossible. And then it's like, all of a sudden, we see her with Travis Kelce.
Who gives captain of the high school football team vibes.
Exactly. And Taylor Swift's like, oh, the cheerleader, I don't know, cute high school girl vibe as well. So it's like, it's very... As her song says, she wrote one song about him, which is actually so high school, because she is as well aware of the, I would say, image that she had portrayed.
Okay.
Now, everyone, and they got into a relationship as very fast, honestly.
Right, I've seen him kind of come up in the ranks. He's obviously got a famous podcast, and his profile has really built, especially during the tour. He went on stage with her. So in the last couple of months, it hasn't been bad for him.
Exactly.
It's been... all right, okay.
Exactly. It hasn't been bad for him, which is the point. And she as well went to his games to make it seem like very, I would say, real.
Right.
I don't want to say make it seem, maybe it is real, I don't know. However, recently, this contract, which is a breakup contract of how they are going to be breaking up, got leaked.
Is it real?
I don't know. I don't know. I really don't know, because like... the full scope, where Taylor is actually like signed at, apparently they are going to be taking legal actions against these, and they are claiming that it's fake. I don't know.
I mean, if the breakup contract came out, it would be really embarrassing because it would look like the relationship was fake. So, of course, I feel like people throw out this, I'm going to take legal action on you way too often, because it makes you look like... you're in the right and you've got nothing to be guilty of. In this situation, I don't know. I feel like it's been a media circus. I feel like she's you said it's impossible to move on from a relationship so quickly. What she has done on the world tour stage, I would say, would be physically impossible for most people, but she did it. So I've no doubt that she can move on from one to the other. You move on to someone great, you realize that the last relationship was toxic. Possible. I'm not sure how much I trust media circus relationships. And this has been the biggest media circus relationship of the year.
I know. Which is the point? The point is like, oh, so you want to convince me that, you were in a relationship for 6 years and then you broke up and the person broke your heart because he didn't want to marry you, and then you meet someone else who's who fits the image that you want to have. The thing is, I love Taylor and I'm not trying to...
I know you love her.
Sorry, girly. Sorry, Tate, I don't mean to say that, but you know what I mean? It's like, I understand...
So what do you think? Because I just see it from a very far away outsider's perspective that I think it's been a bit of a media circus. What are your thoughts?
I think, honestly, my delusions would love to believe that it's real.
Yeah, you want the romance for her.
I really do. And I love love, and it's very cute. It's adorable, and seeing them together and so on. And even like towards like the end, because like after their first date, he took her in a car, and people were like, "Oh my God, he took her in a getaway car," and she has a song called "Getaway Car." So like how like I don't know, maybe her fan, I don't know, maybe it's real, maybe it's fake. And as well, I think in a way that why would Full Scope have this contract in the hands of someone not trusted?
Unless it's a great media story to someone to just fake it and make some money from a publication. I don't know. I wish her all the very best.
Taylor, just call me. Just tell me the truth. It's fine.
That looks like a very genuine photo. Okay, it's 8:35 on this Friday morning. We've made it to the weekend. We're so excited to kick off the morning with you. By the way, we also go live in podcast format. So if you missed the show and want to listen on your way home, you are more than welcome to do so.
Well, you guys, we have Burj Khalifa, there's the Jeddah Towers coming, and as well Dubai will be home to the world's second tallest tower. So Dubai is set to welcome a new architectural marvel as Azizi Developments unveils plans for the Burj Azizi, which is aiming to become the world's second tallest tower. Now, this ambitious project will soar to a staggering height of 725 meters, standing tall alongside the iconic Burj Khalifa, which currently holds the title of the world's tallest building at 828 meters.
So the Burj Azizi, which it will be named, will be a freehold residential tower. It will be 131 floors tall and is scheduled to launch its first phase of off-plan sales in February 2025. Brokers, are you listening? With a projected completion date of 2028, the tower will redefine once again Dubai's skyline and cement its position as a global hub for luxury living.
Now, once completed, the Burj Azizi will not only enhance Dubai's skyline, but it will also offer luxurious apartments, a 7-star hotel, and a vertical shopping mall, among, of course, other high-end amenities. So get ready for the new era of luxury living and breathtaking views right here in Dubai. Because, I think Dubai is all about luxury, whether it's with downtown malls, buildings,
7-star hotel allegedly.
Oh my God, I mean,
that's wild.
That would be amazing. That would be amazing. I mean, I would want to invest in it.
Yeah, me too. I mean, look at it. Amazing news to know that Dubai just continues to evolve. So we looked at the comparison between world's tallest towers around the world, because we do know that the Jeddah Tower in Saudi, expected for completion by 2028, will be 1,000 meters. And this also has an expected completion date of 2028. So then the world's tallest tower would shift. So I think it's a matter of who builds what when in terms of when it's completed, because there have been towers that said that they would be the tallest and then they never came to fruition. But this looks mighty, and Azizi is a huge developer here in the city and in the region, and just major props to them for this dream. The CEO said that this would be a dream project for them, and of course we stand behind that every day. Dubai is the city of dreams, and I mean, trying to rival some of the world's tallest buildings, a developer, well done.
I mean, for sure. And it's going to be like a competition, but I'm looking forward, what's next? Who's going to be building the next tallest tower?
Speaking of a competition, we announced this yesterday. We announced that the world's second tallest tower might be coming to the UAE. And, we'll always look at the insights and stats on the posts that we share. It got 1,000 shares. So that's kind of like behind the scene. You might like a post, you might comment on it, but the shares really marks how well a post on Instagram is doing. And this post got 1.1k shares. The next story that we shared got 18,000 shares.
You guys.
This is where the interest is.
I cannot believe this. I genuinely cannot believe this. My sister, by the way, travels all the time, and she all the time goes to Primark. She goes like, Farah, I know it's amazing. You don't have it here. If you need anything, just like let me know. Well, let me tell you, because Primark is coming to the Middle East. I'm so excited. So Primark is officially coming to the Middle East, and we couldn't be more excited. The super popular and super affordable fashion brand has teamed up with the Al Shaya Group to bring its stylish and budget-friendly clothing to our region.
So, in case you do not know, Primark started its journey in Dublin. Yes, it did, 55 years ago. And since then, it has grown to over 450 stores across 17 countries. A bit of backstory on the name is that it's actually called pennies. So in Ireland, we call it pennies. And there's this saying, like, if you're complimenting someone's clothes, you're proud that it's from pennies because you know that you got it cheap. So you're like, thanks, pennies. And that's like what we say. But when it moved abroad internationally, because everyone loves how trendy and cheap the clothes are, basically, they couldn't use the name pennies because it was related to J.C. Penney, which is an American store.
Yeah.
They had the naming rights for everywhere else.
Yeah.
So they had to change it to Primark. So now the brand Primark is all about providing great value, essentials, and high quality fashion at prices that will not break at the bank.
Well, with this new partnership, shoppers in the Middle East can look forward to a fantastic, and I mean fantastic, selection of Primark's offerings. So Al Shaya Group has expressed their excitement about this collaboration, emphasizing that they have heard the demand from shoppers across the region for Primark, and they are eager to bring that exceptional in-store experience to the GCC, which means that it's going to be in Dubai. Oh my God.
Thank you. Thank you for
so
listening.
Excited. I am so excited. I'm so excited.
Because but the only question on everyone's mind is, will the prices stay the same? Because the thing we love about Primark and pennies is the price, because it's it's like good quality stuff, you know, like you're not getting see-through trousers, it's good quality clothes, and you leave there feeling that you've got a great bargain. Even the beauty bits, the accessories, it's all good bargains. Yeah. So we hope that the prices will stay the same and it'll be equally as affordable. But it's great news. And Al Shaya Group, you know, they've brought H&M, they've brought Shake Shack, they've brought Charlotte Tilbury to the region. So the question over whether or not we'll be in Dubai or not, that obviously still stands, but we're making a big assumption that it most certainly will be, because they listened and they love us.
It will be. It will be.
It must be.
It will be. Must be. That's we're just gonna manifest it. But I think, to be like fair, I think the prices might be just like a tad expensive, and like not expensive. Let's just get tad, not as cheap. But it would not be as expensive as other stores. You know what I mean?
Yeah, it's still going to be less than, but like in high street fashion, you've kind of got like Primark, and then like Zara's here, and like Sandro's up here. So it's really quite less. Like, but I'm trying to make comparisons here in the region. Maybe like Centrepoint style prices. I would say.
Yeah, I would say that's
an absolute guess.
No, I agree with you. I think these are the prices that they're going to be at. I mean, look, Primark, if you guys, if you can hear us, just like try and keep the prices as low as they are. Yeah. Just try. It's okay.
I just love the reaction.
Me too. I mean, honestly, because like I remember when I was like younger, and I was like all over YouTube, and YouTube was a thing, and I would watch vlogs all around. And I would like see like vlogs of like Bethany Moda, and she's a YouTuber. She's really like, she used to be like very famous and very like prominent back in like when I was like younger. And they would go like, back to school shopping. I would love that. I would love those vlogs. And so I'm gonna go to Primark, and I'd be like, and I would Google like, is there Primark in Dubai? And there would not be. And I'd be like, ugh. Okay, that's actually sad. And
the day has come.
The day has
come.
We should have our vlog of like, spend the day with us at Primark. That would be fun. That would be amazing.
That would be fun. And then next, the comments are like, bring TK Maxx, bring Sainsbury's, bring Tesco. These are like, TK Maxx is another. TK Maxx is really similar to Brands for Less. I kind of see that they're really similar because they both have all the brands in one store. Tesco, great supermarket. Sainsbury's, Waitrose and Spinneys, same. Do we have Sainsbury's in Ireland? Maybe that's why I don't rate it as much. I don't know. Speaking of vlogging, if we were to go and to make that vlog, here's how much we could be making if 1 million people decided to tune in. So Mo Vlogs reveals how he made 143,000 dirham in 1 week.
Wow.
So you can say whatever you want about influencers and content creators. However, the ones who have grit, the ones who have consistency, well, they rake in cash, and Mo Vlogs was one of those people. He revealed how he made 18,000 dirham in just one video.
Well, he is one of Dubai's top YouTubers, and in a YouTube video, he revealed how much he earns in 1 week and how he makes money online. Mo Vlogs' #1 recommendation is YouTube and Shorts, where he said a 63 million view video earned him 18,000 dirhams, which is $5,000.
So just rack your brains here. How can you make a video that could get you 63 million views and then you get $5,000? So, I mean, you know, you wear fluorescent colors, get a supercar, do something
crazy.
Yeah, I don't know if I'm about that life.
I mean, I don't know. I really don't know. But
so that's one way. But actually, the video, the comments sometimes kind of. I think the great thing about this video is he's giving lots of ways to make money online, and one of his favorite methods is affiliate links. So he says even if he posts an affiliate link, he'll then go and buy his Amazon stuff through his own affiliate link.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh my God.
Isn't that funny?
That is funny.
It's just a small way, but it's actually quite an informed video of how to make money online, and you can, you know, there's lots of different ways to do it. So, for example, like I said, affiliate links, when someone uses your link, you can make money. He shared 8 methods in total to make passive income on the video on his Mo Crypto YouTube channel.
I mean, honestly, to be very honest with you, Casey, is that I don't know. I really don't know. I think that as content creators, they started when YouTube was very prominent.
He was one of the
easy.
No,
It wasn't easy.
No, it wasn't easy. You can't say that. He was one of the first people ever to start posting videos, and you know, some people. First of all, it's hard to post your first one, and he posted one video a day for I don't know how long. So he was like, you know, everyone's hanging out, everyone's going to meet people, going for coffees, going for burgers, and he came home every single day at 4 p.m. It was consistency. It's not easy. It's just as easy now because you can get a lot more views. You can go onto TikTok and get 1 million views in a second. You can't get that on YouTube.
I tried. I tried, you guys. I actually tried, but it didn't work. It didn't work.
It takes more than one.
It didn't.
That's why we mean it's consistency.
I mean, I do have like 1,000 followers, so.
Well, there you go.
Yeah,
raking it in. Are you getting cash on the side?
Yes. I got 1 dirham. Yeah, 1 dirham.
How?
So I went live on TikTok, and when I had like a puppy, and my puppy was acting crazy, and he kept on like, I don't know what was happening with him, and then like people found it funny how like I was like trying to like, I don't know, monitor his behavior.
Yeah.
And they sent me a dirham, and I'm like, thanks. I needed that. I can get ice cream with that.
I mean, it all starts somewhere. Mo Vlog started somewhere, and now look where he is.
I got a dirham.
Yeah. I mean, the only way is up. The only way is up.
Agreed with you, Casey.
Yeah. Okay, let's jump into our next. Well done to Mo Vlogs. I think what he's done is amazing. So get ready to level up your swag game because the latest Lovin merch drop is here. We've got a whole range of items. There's a really cool Keep Lovin Life signature notebook.
The hoodie.
There's also the hoodie, which I was going to not wear today, but every time I come in, it's freezing on a Friday, and now I've gone from freezing to roasting. But what we do like about some of the t-shirts is that you can customize them. So if it says Lovin Dubai, you can get any of the Lovin cities across the region. Lovin Dubai, Lovin Abu Dhabi. So if you've got a mate living somewhere else, you can send them a little gift. So what are you waiting for?
I mean, honestly, it's amazing, and they are really as well good quality, and they as well because like the office is really cold and it's freezing.
Yeah,
and they're really good with warming you up,
as they should be.
Literally.
You know what's funny is this is actually an office hoodie. It was meant to be for merch, I guess, like promotion, but I've worn it so much.
Every Friday.
No one can take it now. You know
Every
what I mean?
Friday. I just know it. Every Friday, Casey is going to be coming in.
I actually wore like quite a cute outfit, but then I was... Anyway, freezing. I don't know what it is about Fridays. Anyway, 8:48. Let's jump into our next story. A Dubai parent says, please stop excessive honking on the school run. This is a note from one parent on the school run. So Parent Moments on Instagram shared a post and it read, adults and parents, everyone needs to drop off or pick up their children from school. So let's be more mindful where we park our cars. Stop honking when there are like 10 cars ahead of you. Stop double parking and stop leaving your car midway to pick up your child. That's what people are doing. Can you imagine?
That must be very, I would say, frustrating. She as well added, this is a social responsibility. It's crucial for us adults and parents to be mindful of our actions during drop-offs and as well pickups. Our children are watching us and learning, and I couldn't agree more on that.
True. I think it's interesting because she touches on the topics of double parking and the honking, but when we shared the post, a lot of people jumped into the topic of school buses and should we lean more towards school buses? I think there was a lot of campaigns at the top of the year, basically, announcing, how safe they are and basically trying to make it, I think, more agreeable for parents to put their kids on buses. But clearly it's not happening because the traffic has multiplied.
That's true.
In many forms. It's like the traffic has just gone wild since the beginning of the year. And that's since school started. So there aren't enough kids in school buses to reduce traffic yet.
I agree with you, but because I remember like the reason why parents do not put their kids, I would assume, according to my situation, in school buses is because sometimes school buses can be very expensive, and if let's say like a parent has like two or more kids, it might get really expensive. Back then when I was like at school, initially the school bus for a child would be 3,000. And my dad was like, fine, that's fine, it's better for me, it's more convenient. But then they doubled the price.
Doubled it?
Doubled it to 6,000 per child. And my dad was like, no, I'll drop you guys.
Yeah, I'll drop
you.
And
that is understandable, but as well, like the reason why all of these campaigns are actually happening to motivate or maybe push parents to have their kids go and commute through the school buses because it would be easier for everyone and the traffic would be less and so on. However, the lady is right. Like, the children are watching us and their minds are like sponges. So when you are like honking and you're being very angry, they're absorbing that.
Yeah, so true. I agree with you on the buses that if it's expensive, then it's something that parents would definitely second guess. Can anyone, if any parent is watching, how much it's costing your kids on the school bus, whether you've chosen the school bus or to school bus or not to bus? Another reason could be the length of time the kids are on the school buses because it's, especially if you live quite far from the school, you could be the first pick up at about 6:30 and then you get to school on time and then you have to wait for the rest of the kids to arrive. So sometimes it could be 2 hours from school to class starting, which is quite a lot for the youngies. So then it's like, okay, well maybe potentially look at even getting like a driver situation, adding another car to the road.
I agree with you, by the way, because like
back home in Egypt, my school, if I would take a cab to my school, I would reach in 10 minutes. Okay, but if I take the bus, I'll be the first one to be on it at 6:30 and I arrive at 8. So I would wait my mom to leave off to work until I'll pick up the bus, then I'll take a cab so I can just get an hour extra sleep.
Oh,
cheeky. That's an extra hour and a half on the bus for a 10-minute journey because it was like this.
Because the bus had this route, so he starts where I live and then picks everyone else closer to the school. And if I just take a cab, it's just 10 minutes.
I imagine if you got school buses to show their routes to parents, I think parents would think, no, thank you, because you have to go through all the communities and it's a busy time on the road.
I mean, I understand that, but sometimes like, I used to, by the way, be like, Hisham, my bus would pick me up the first and then we would go, because like I used to like live at the end of Sharjah near Dubai. And however, my school, like initially before I moved to an American curriculum, used to be like towards the end of Sharjah, the end of Sharjah. and it used to like pick me up the first as well. However, I used to find a seat to sit wherever I want to.
Because you were there on first. And you know they've had these new the new announcements that they don't want kids using their devices on the buses so kids interact, which I think is amazing because like the last thing you want is your child staring at a screen for that entire time.
I mean, I agree with that. I love that for kids because like back when I was like younger, we were not allowed at any cost to have a mobile phone with us, even if we're not using it during school hours. And of course, like the only way of communication is, you know, like talking to our friends and having fun with our friends, and during the school bus, like whether we're going to school or coming back from school, like singing, having fun.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, enjoying our time.
100%.
However, I agree with that. I love that. I love that decision because then it's allowing the kids to stay away from, like, from the screen, right? And maybe because, like, I read a study that kids of this age, they're not going to be as, I would say, smart in social settings because all that they know is staying actually on their phone and they don't know how to actually interact with a one-on-one conversation.
Yeah, it's so interesting.
Cool.
And it'll be interesting to see how schools move forward with devices, questions of whether they're allowed or not.
They should not be allowed. Why is it fair? Like, I don't understand. Because I remember, like,
because you need to learn how to use technology.
Yeah, but like, for example, like I knew how to use technology, right? However, at school, they would literally come and check our bags if we have a phone or not. And even if we're not using it, even if I want to have like my phone there in case of emergency, in case I want to call my mom, or like I'm having like a stomach ache, I had to go through a process. I had to go to the supervisor and then go through the what comes higher than the supervisor?
Principal?
Yeah, the principal.
Oh wow.
Literally, and then the principal would let me call my mom. No, would let me go to the nurse, and then the nurse would let me call my mom. Why? Just, I have a phone.
Times are changing. We've got one more visual on the LED. We just added, I wonder if we can move in. So, it's 8:56 on this Friday morning, and you may or may have not noticed Farah and I are a little bit peaky because me more than you, because I'm 35 and I can't handle late nights. But we had the ultimate night last night, celebrating Lovin turning 9 years old. 45 and dog years. We are babies no more.
Oh my God.
So we went to two places. We first checked out Paddle Edition, which is an amazing new paddle spot, which we'll speak about more next week. And last night we went to Aretha, which is this super cool jazz bar at St. Regis Garden, Dubai. And it was like, the performances were amazing. I was literally blown away.
I was blown away by the performance. I was blown away by the food. I was blown away by everything. And I had the time of my life, honestly. I had the time of my life.
You know what I liked is that as soon as you walked in, the host for the evening, his name was Adonis. I don't know how he greeted you, but he was like, it felt like not a character, but he was just like, you felt like you were walking into an uber cool jazz bar. And the layout of the restaurant, like I think every single person was like, this is so cool. And the music started with a piano in the middle, and throughout the evening it just got cooler. Now, I left, by the way. I was one of the first to leave. I think, what time did I leave? Like 11:30, 12?
Yeah.
What time did you leave?
No, you left at like 11-ish. I left at 12. Guys, I didn't want to leave. Okay, I didn't want to leave.
Yeah.
I am a party. I love partying. I didn't want to leave. But then I was like thinking like, I have work tomorrow. You know, like, should I risk it? Should I not risk it? And as well, I have another plan today, but
okay.
I'm like, is it too much? Is it not too much? But I had so much fun.
It was such a good night.
It was such a good night.
So thank you, I guess, to the entire team at Aretha for showing us a good time. Sometimes you just need to let your hair down. And what a night for it. 8:58 on this Friday morning. That brings us to the end of our show. Have a fabulous weekend, and we'll see you back here, same time, same place on Monday morning. Thank you, Farah.
Thank you, Casey.
Bye-bye.